Sierra Leone is there for Guinea, so that we can go through this period and Guinea will continue to be the good neighbor and sister state it has always been.
Now in another
somehow really two neighbors who are trying to keep up and continue a relationship that has always existed. So I'm very happy with the progress made so far to stabilize the country, and we are here to assure him and the people of Guinea that us.
One day, better get focused one day, one day, no matter how long you get for till the end. One day, better get focused one day, no matter how long you get for till the end. One day, better get focused one day, no matter how long you get for till the end. We tough, me brother, oh yeah. Better get fucked one day, no matter we have me brother, oh yeah. Better get fucked one day, no matter we tough, me brother, oh yeah. Better get fucked one day, oh God, hey Lord, help me now. Just patient, keep faith and pray hard. Better get fucked one day, just patient, keep faith and pray hard. Better get fucked one day, so if not stone you did broke me brother broke ya. Better get fucked one day, if not tire you did patch me brother patch ya.
My fellow Sierra Leoneans, una good afternoon, una good morning, una good evening, wherever you may find yourself. This is our favorite program, where it comes every Wednesday live. The Slpp weekly news. Now, yeah, we can come with all the analysis, things that we don't happen all around us alone, both internal and external. Now, yeah, we get for come break them down for the people that then they understand. For me granny where they na Kabbalah, for me uncle where they na Nemogwema. And this is not the program where we break things down into particles who never understand. Me where they are as a presenter, me and Adima the Great, the Slpp Bobo, and also the deputy chairman where they represent the Sierra Leone People's Party Holland branch. And they with a powerful man also when are the co-host with me and the car with this program every Wednesday. This man a big Alajo and himself get forget on time to introduce himself. Yes, Alajo.
Fellow Sierra Leoneans, me na DJ Force, the Slpp DJ. I greet you out there and I welcome everybody on the Slpp weekly news. And I also say good morning to Batekaka Dima, chairman, deputy chairman, Slpp deputy chairman, Holland branch. Good morning to you.
Good morning, the political messiah. I'm glad you were there on time. You know, I know say you like walk past President View. Yes. Well, now,
Yes.
you know, and when now we're there now to come begin something without wasting time. We don't tell when I say better don't come. better they come. Musician be don't predict say better get for Kano Salon. And we don't see this better, it don't come. But we they see say but people that when they get bad that when they get witch and not love Sierra Leone. Now one let this better, let we not enjoy them, let we grandpikin they not enjoy them. But now then they make a God thanks. The pastor, the imam, they all don't team up, they don't put the Bible and Oja together. For the one that we say this better not they reach to them do not. Now this the Bible and Quran don't hit by them. Now then they make you see also the people that are comfortable on when they team up, they go do bomb swear. Because we get people that in other country they where they believe say now they're no more for enjoy. They believe say Salom property now then get them. Where they believe say without them then a power. Nobody not go rest, nobody not go get peace in that country day. So now I make we there with the political messiah. Where you read in Messiah DJ Force, you for no say now God now send them for let it come to make sure it talk for the right people there, that the people of Sierra Leone. Of course, they represent Slpp, but we always stand on the truth. Just like me. Of course, I represent Slpp, but we say we no say true day, we they talk them. We say we no say bembende. Would they also make sure we straighten them? Now, then would they make sure we keep the record straight? Now, without wasting time, we they begin with program today with two major topics. One, the PRO, when Lahai Lawrence Leema. In fact, today, actually, I wanted the whole Sierra Leone let know and understand say Leema na the protector of Mama Sierra Leone. Because we don't see in the time of tribulation, in the time of the devil way we other brothers them, of course now we neighbors them, even though they get bad that and all of Salon, they don't try to destabilize the country. They want make we country look funny. They want discredit all the credibilities where the whole world look at Salon today. Say Salon is of Sebastians of freedom, is of Sebastian of democracy inside the international world. But just because of them kind good things that way they happen, we don't understand, say, we opponent them, they believe, say, when we continue with this trending, and this trending will continue, the chances of coming back to power is very, very slim. And it's not possible for them to come back in power. We're not going to say forever, because forever na God na get time. But the trending where they see, say, President Bio, they put this country on the map, on the track. This they don't grab all them fair politicians them. Where they don't go thief Salon money, where don't thief them big demo them, where they don't wreck Sierra Leone, where don't go make Salon go bien. What did they don't do? They all don't recycle, they don't come back, yeah, to come make sure for let Salon go bien. But this fight, not to Leema want a fight, not to DJ Force want a fight, not to Hot Goose want a fight, not to Dima want a fight. Now everybody fight this. Anybody when me were for Sierra Leone, where really say Sierra Leone, we forgo there, we not forgo back again. From Shaka Steven Day, from Papa Shaki days, Sierra Leone, where you restart his style, it can be in. Where you go up, it can be in. By right, we not for sit down here with the discuss about politics. By right, we not for discuss about the kind of things that would happen at that country. This happen because we get bad leaders then what we don't get in that country. The way they don't run that country for how many years, they say Salon are their own property, where they don't marginalize Sierra Leoneans them, where they don't make Salon fall into austerity measure, where it means say nothing no they now they don't come back again. For them to apologize, for them to tell Sierra Leoneans say ask for forgiveness and make sure and give them money them back with their teeth. They don't recycle, say they won't cause troubles. Now, we don't see the Konadogoba election. We see how Slpp don't change the narrative of politics under the new direction. The thing where people that they talk before, they say stronghold, in order to work again. Where Slpp come with a manifesto, places them where APC be in a power, when they marginalize them, now the places them where Slpp go to them and say, well, now where they be don't marginalize una, we care about now. This government is for everybody. Now, government of inclusion. Now, for that, they make they take them tractors, then takes farm them, build them bridges them for them. But good things, the electricity don't go there. Microcredit, that woman that when they want to do business, they will do business. President Bio and Fatima Bio and the whole administration, they can work on now very hard to satisfy the people then. Because they say we come to revive with people of Sierra Leone. But now the APC them, as I talk them, they don't recycle. They come, they say, that not get for be. They say not get for work anymore. So now, when I don't see what is happening, because there is no means for them to win election, they go to Konadogo with violence. We see the rebel leader, when Naina be the rebel leader, it take them talks them, now Richard Conte, Naina be the rebel leader, will take them talks them, for them to go and vandalize and destabilize who say SLPP, they get in vote. But coming to the issue, we now all know the story. But then we don't see say there is a body, when a neutral body, where we believe say then observers them to go observe to see what did they happen now that place there to come and tell the public. But one of that observer, where one of that body there, because in your passionate business so it get now in your passionate business now it care for more than Sierra Leone. At the end of the day, it go publicly and mislead the people then and begin give different misleading fake information to the public. This don't make this particular public figure in credibility they at stake. What we say it for go. But before going further, I got my co-host, DJ Force. Before I allow you give your analysis, I want you to talk small no more on them. Then from there, I play Honorable Lahel Lawrence Leema, the PRO, in statement. Then from there, we'll analyze them. Now, how we get for run the program, they will analyze them. But this was just a summary for everybody to understand. They say a river cannot flow into the forest without breaking down the tree. So I'm not just go begin break the tree no more without I show how the map enter. So DJ Force, welcome on the platform. The better way that we don't tell we see let it come, the better now I don't care about APC want to destroy this better. Yeah. What's in a year on take?
You know, I tell you, thank you. We able bring me come at this platform for can't talk to the nation and for can't talk to Sierra Leoneans them. So I tell you, thank you. Let God bless you for that. One thing I want for tell Sierra Leoneans them today. Everybody way they call themselves the APC Tolombo Tollgate Pan Body. We want for also call Sierra Leoneans them that these people will be they in a power, will not be pulling a power. Now they don't come together, don't go recycle themselves. They don't come at diaspora, they don't know say they can't get job. So the only way they forgo, now forgo with violence and go na Sierra Leone, forgo get job. These are the people they take the biggest diamond, and today Sierra Leone is still crying for electricity, water, and food. These are the people that we then give them youth farm, $30 million for establish a youth farm so that this youth farm here we can take we brothers there off from the street, off from drugs today. Then people will not be able to lay this foundation, put this foundation, and they don't come back and recycle themselves. We pull in the power, they don't come back. They don't can recycle themselves, and the one can't take power back now APC. I just tell Sierra Leoneans then say, there will be in a power and Eskroma, Samura, Sansmana, Usmaya and Sane, Richard Conte, etc. We don't count they invest into Togri. We don't forget, these are not new people. These are the people who be in a power, where they loan the biggest money from IMF, $300 million, and they take their money and the IMF asks them, they can't explain how they spend that money on Sierra Leoneans them. They not be able. Today, they don't turn around again, they don't can recycle themselves for common by election. They don't go hit fair today. These are the people who don't count their all their money they need in that country. They invest into youth with violence. Now we country. You know, they're so worried. The capital project where they don't see where President Biodo bring Kana Sierra Leone, this don't become poison for them. So now they don't make sure say they are now investing into youth with violence for bring them come to power. But maybe don't tell them, say, politics of violence, you know, politics of intimidation, they woke. What really Sierra Leone they want to see? Those Shaka Steven, Akei politics, JS Momo, APC 1967 politics, it's no longer acceptable in Sierra Leone. We cannot accept it anymore. We want to see manifesto of any political party where say is qualified to take leadership and responsibility for Sierra Leoneans. Not the way they pass and buy drugs. You imagine, technically, let us look at it, Sierra Leoneans, is if somebody know they on drugs, you go tell and say, go burn police station, you go burn them. No. If you are not on drugs or alcohol, nobody will tell you go and bomb civil police station, you go burn them. But I just want for tell Sierra Leone, they say the same politicians that whether be thief on most like money, Ebola money, Hardgate money, road constructions, feed a road, they not be build market for una. Today una they lay market na street, una they sell, dust they kill una. Now they don't recycle themselves, they don't can't take power back. Now APC. So in the final say, they want for use violence for come to power. But no, this time na politics of manifesto, policies, human capital, knowledge. Now in the hook na Sierra Leone. If you say make a comment a little bit, I want to tell Sierra Leone and say this time the need for respect. APC Tolombo Tollgate Panbody need for respect election. Need for respect politics. If we say will they still continue with Shaka Steven in project, in legacy, then where are we going? Where are we going? If anybody, any political party not trying for land from President Bio in administration and retrain himself for hit 2030, 2040, then Sierra Leonean, I am worried. APC, I am worried for you guys because at the end of the day, we are not going to take any responsibility where Sierra Leoneans they go proud of. Sierra Leone, they don't give power to APC pass or political party in Sierra Leone. But up to now, they still they show say Sierra Leone for grow be America. Now una money where they some of them in America they be laid on. They know they get job. They don't pass the age for get employment na diaspora. Yeah, now America, England, Germany, they not get right again for work. So the only way they don't go now for go na Sierra Leone, go invest in violence, in drugs, and bring the fees in that go bring the power to power. No. So whosoever is trying to blackmail the capital project where President Bio bring up for Sierra Leoneans just for your political interest, well, you are wasting your time. Yeah? When I ask Ernest Kuma, who said became the hard gate, where came Muslim people and they go sit down and go on. They address them. This now the man today back, he don't recycle himself. He say he still one day into politics. When I don't tell una say when a country enriches, whether they take the pay, when I pick the school fees, now the one can destroy them. So if you ask me for like talk about whatever attitude APC they try for bring into Sierra Leone, well, it is time for Sierra Leoneans to stand firm and destroy APC and the police. A policeman they wait for let President Bio tell them what if for do where they are making a very big mistake because when APC picking and then at their party election they go on, they see they use violence. They respect diaspora law, government the law, England the law, America the law. But when they in Sierra Leone, they disrespect Sierra Leone law. They disrespect our politics. They disrespect our election. We want to see stop to that. We want to see police to put stop to that. Yeah. So if you give me anything for say about what thing you just saw, well, now me will take that. I would like for tell Sierra Leone and then say, let there be a security for themselves and be security for the country, for be security for any election where they can in our country. Yeah?
Yeah. Thank you very much.
To you.
Thank you very much, the political messiah. You know, Miss fellow Sierra Leonean, this is not SLPP weekly news. You know, sometimes they say you get for say the hard fact. If now your brother, now you get for tell them, say, your brother, because of this, your brother, now they make when a family know the better, a better let you tell them. Yeah, that not get no hard feeling at all. No hard feeling. As long when a family let it better. Yeah. Now this night they happy. Who said through there with a token? But you don't serve 11 good years inside power. Yeah. At the end of the day, you don't come out. From the day where you don't come out, you know the rest. Yeah. You know the rest. The government will don't come for let you embrace them. Put hand on the round. We don't know they do. What did they do? Try to say, bring the government down. And one thing I will tell you now, before I enter party speech, nobody not going to bring government down, boy. And you cannot fight the government. Yes, because they get the mandate, they get the authority, they get the power, they get everything. Anybody where you declare, you say you walk out chaos, yonder, yeah, you know a rebel movement, and that rebel movement, what did they for do for rebel? Now so that they do to you, yeah, you know big past the constitution. Me family, my name Nadima, I wanna SLPP Bobo, but today I talk as a patriotic Sierra Leonean because they say push camper push, you for talk the reality. So today I put SLPP business one side. Now me gonna see me green, white, and blue them for me. I they talk the reality. The APC, yeah, I don't say 100%, but 99%. They're not better. Yeah, they don't want that country let you go before. So now we don't see a protector where God don't give we, Lahai Lawrence Leema. Where been go silent, it they make sure it they take care of things then. People they say, oh, Leema don't go silent. He's a very hard beating job, a very hard working guy. And not easy. Day and night, that man not they sleep for Sierra Leone to get cool out. But right, enough for happening so. But why? Because you get political rebel movement. When they grab Naya, they go open party office na Guinea. They go open party office na Guinea. They begin train talks them, marshal the rebels them, to come na salon, to come cause trouble. But where God not they sleep, God don't make today is Guinea, they don't get a reviver. Where it don't can na Conakry. Every Guinea then glady. What he happy? All them one the way in the day where they send them, they don't grab them all. Number one they are nothing they accommodate now. Because when they put them, I'm glad the way that information where the political men are DJ Force Scout. You know. Those are the day. And today, that stronghold when I be the stronghold when I depend on, it don't damage. Because what did they want? Now being for engineer war, let work come. After they try to overthrow Madabiu, genuine man will love everybody. Invite Paulo Conte for let it come. Paulo Conte go take peace to go to go kill him. Yeah. Then at the end of the day, say, I go forgive him. Even for let Paulo Conte tell and say, sorry or thank you very much. Another one. Now APC now it thanks. Yeah. But that is not the case. The case here is we got political party now where they in other countries say where they don't tie them or just say me and you not go enjoy peace. Salon not go before. So they want to undermine the democracy where would they enjoy. And at the time when I this today, when I mark them, today the 13th of October 2021. Mark this one. APC they don't recycle. They then have the media so much. I mean, don't talk. I say the TV channel, the way the propaganda TV channel, the way they don't pay too much. The one that way they write fake information that they send on an international community to damage the reputation of the country, then they are a different. Yeah, but they don't want today because God not asleep. The international community don't understand. They don't know. Say APC now lie. They lie. They believe in fake things. They believe in disorderly conduct. Yeah. So they not say the problem of Sierra Leone today, where Salon won't go before, now APC won't make Salon let it go behind. So the international community are not worried about that because they don't realize, they know outright they say APC now they undermine the democracy under. And when they try to make fun, now they don't send signal warning to Honest by Kruma say, if we stop to do the 18 the way they do. If we behave like Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, where he don't respect himself, he don't relax after politics. But Honest by Kruma, he don't respect himself, he not value for himself, he not care about himself. So what he want do, he want, because he not in a power, he want tribal or mineral contribute or govern. And the Bible and the Quran not go accept that. Now, coming back to Konadogo district, we now understand say Konadogo district, the people that were in a Konadogo district, They believe in peace. They believe in gentility. They believe in development. And Konadogo district, now the place down there before, where we be the win election, where now people there. But where APC kind of power, APC take all them vote them by force. Now me we now go into history. It take them things them by force. Then people they vote them by force. Under APC, they look at Kailaun, Code Barry, Kailaun, they look at whole Kailaun vote. They say avoid. They say avoid. They say in fact, if we had to let go na police, Christian at top. When I not make like we begin call with them stories and back then history, not make like say we forget. Now inside APC, what we see say the violence they abuse everybody, even their vice sitting president intimidate and then make sure he run away. Now inside APC, what we see say President Bio, then make sure they boss in head. Yes, but it's still today can't forgive them. He say I forgive everybody. Yeah. Now inside Talons today we see yonder where you go inside APC time, where you speak to somebody who will be here. What did they happy? You lost your job. At the end of the day, they call SLPP say Mumu opposition. Mumu opposition. Because APC they do everything. Not like say SLPP not get the power to do anything, but we respect democracy. We respect the vote. Yeah. So where we don't respect 11 year democracy, we respect when our vote. Where we then have power, when I don't lost, when I mango, when I want to destabilize, we the benefit where President Bio don't count with, the better way President Bio don't count for the people there. But now we don't see, say, election don't occur, we don't know say we don't know the win, we don't know say a big blow now, because when I see on the constituency 110, what you wanna do? Joseph Njat a team up. They say Yuki wanna do there, and they say Yuki, they don't go do na Kwenadogo district. Yeah, now the same thing they go do yonder. But when the Bible and the Quran, like you always say, they sleep, they don't for them, they expose them. Now, look at this guy they call Richard Conte. You say you're not doctrine, but I don't understand. In your doctrine, a doctrine of talks, to put talks them together, to go vandalize, because they know say they know you will win election anymore. So now, Lawrence Leema, we don't see say, because it don't stand tall, it don't say the hard fact. When they see mosquito that they come out, then mosquito that they come out, then they begin to talk kute. But we want to analyze Lawrence Leema in speech. And also Marcella Samba, where it don't implicate himself already, where it not fit to sit on by that position there, where it unfit and with the call for a resignation, for let it resign. That's what they can analyze now today. Me family then, this is not SLPP Weekly News. If you just join me and Adima the Great, my co-host na DJ Force, the political messiah, the SLPP DJ. Any other DJ na fake, na lie, na duplicate. When I share this program, you watch this program live on Green Movement TV. You watch this program live also on Green Movement TV on YouTube channel. Share the program. Now, DJ Force, we can count with Lawrence Leema in his first speech, that we analyze onto the public, that we see how this woman they call Marcella Samba, how he don't implicate himself, what if unfit to serve at that position there. Yeah? Let me count.
We can win elections. They intimidated. Well, initially when you invited me on your program, I told you the agenda of the APC. That the agenda first was to intimidate areas they knew. Of course, we have popularity and we can win elections. They intimidated. They entered into the elections with violence, pre-violence, violence on polling day, and violence post-polling. Now, we move from there. Even at the tallying center, they disrupted the process because of what they had done. When they perpetrated violence, they had the opportunity after they have recruited people who are their party stalwarts as NEC officials. That is why, as a party, we have taken a position first to write to NEC as to how did they even arrive at the decision of employing people who are APC stalwarts as members of NEC to participate or conduct elections. Now, the APC entered into the elections with a strategy of violence so that they could give the opportunity to their operatives to tamper with the documents and falsify the process and then blackmail NEC. That is exactly the agenda they are portraying. Now, on your televisions, when I came on that day, I told you that I was not there, but from all that policy perpetrated violence to the full view of the public, and for which Marcella is talking, and she has been very economical with the truth without bringing that fact out. When she's talking about thuggery, violence, she is sorry to say that she's lying to even mention the political party that went with thuggery to Koinadugu. She's very economical, but she's also been bold to mention who beat up a crippled, a disabled person. That is not to my knowledge. But when people like Dr. Richard Conte, Dr. Kelfala Mara, we are stopping votes, voting processes, getting people out of the hall. She's not talking about that. She's very economical with it. She's not coming clearly for the public to understand that clearly. And now let's come to the issue.
Now, as we continue with the analysis, you don't just hear DJ Force, the Honorable Lawrence Leema in speech, in statement. What's your take on that statement there?
You know, political intimidation, the work. But before you go further, Marcella Samba, where the work na new, na political orphan. Marcella Samba, I repeat, where the work na new, na political orphan. Because at the end of the day, the government in the Republic of Sierra Leone no go give responsibility for watch over elections. And you will not say a political party will not get manifesto, will not get discipline, will not get respect for election, will not get respect for politics. They take youth, give them drugs, just for go vandalize elections. From the speech of the internal minister and the PRO of Slpp, he talk and clearly say they enter into the election with violence. Why do we need violence in election? If you know your political party is important, is credible, they have the way forward, then why are you taking youth to go and vandalize stations? This time a question to Sierra Leonean. You know, Marcella Samba, these are the people who they don't betray themselves. Yeah, the women's participation will be the talk about, where they don't see say the government don't increase from 1% to APC to Lungbo to good pan body within a power in women's participation in governance or in politics. Now be 1% now Sierra Leone. But SLPP President Bio, they need direction, Paul Sierra Leone for better. They don't can take her to 30%. So all this, the warrior. Very recently, Marcella Samba, a group called APC Back to Power, and Eskoma Dede, Samura Dede, are they inside that group there? This now the woman will go make a speech before they go for Koinadugu election. We go talk say, he say, if APC no use violence for take, or if they not vote President Bio, he say, he doubt it. APC will not come to power 2023. Yes? And they secretly, today they bring this, becoming informants.
Yeah? I believe you. Yeah, very cordial informant.
Me na informant. Me na the only my way after all we election, I declare me say, me na informant. Yeah, me no informant, me no they hide. Me I tell everybody say me na informant. So the strategy where he talk, he say the way the government is going, the way President Bio they bring capital development project in the country. He said if they not both President Bio, SLPP, he said they're not able to win 2023 election until he said therefore go back to their old way. Violence, thuggery, burning and killing. In fact, when they bring to the attention of the government for letting them know, say they waiting they don't tie. When we go to general election, so Boku police station they not get for able get to the ballot papers or ballot box because they don't put a strategy. Marcella Samba, they don't put a strategy where the whole with Albert William them, La Missy say them every day the whole meeting and pitch on. How for make sure say that they put strategy for attack the general election coming. Areas and the way they go, they know say this area, they're not getting vote there, they hip fetch day. So next no go able to get access to the ballot boxes. Yeah, for content number they need. And this not the strategy. And we say now the areas the more where they want to go keep this fed. Now the areas where they know say no more SLPP go able to get a lot of votes on the country. Yeah, any side, any district, any chiefdom where they know say, yeah, we know they get vote day. That we not forget it. They want to. This is the plan. Marcella Samba was part of that discussion. I did it. I listened to their voice. So na political orphan. Marcella Samba na the siso. Na political orphan. This time the woman where Uka Obin too many three. It talk all kinds of laws. Today, you know, say APC without violence, they will not succeed in politics participation. Yeah? Without violence, APC is out of politics. And I want to call the attention of the police, the authority who is in charge, NEC, yeah, the law enforcers, the law body, yeah, for let APC respect elections there now, yeah, for let APC respect with politics, for let APC respect with voting, not to everyday APC. No. APC Tolombo toll gate pan body, they travel, they Canada country there, they respect and comport themselves and make sure say follow the constitution of America, England, Germany, the law of this country. They obey them. When it comes to Sierra Leone, then we already hear APC. You know, it is hard time for let the police they know say the crown should be above APC. Without they not try for discipline, APC political party. They not get for able conduct general election in Sierra Leone. Because at then at the group that we say see the Samura, Sansmana, yeah? Marcella Samba, now one of the this way, now one of the woman in this way, it on a mind see a chroma. Yeah? If they try for let eager leadership or position a APC party, not to the country. Dana Konomani, now one of the women this way the Onama Dana Konomani inside APC right now. This is not the fight where they pay inside APC right now. In man back the fight for let Marcella Samba come up. Now the party, this leadership fight, now they pass. So everybody they try for satisfy the party. Now make way they knew it abandon national duty and they take side of political interest. And one thing today, I want to Sierra Leoneans they say if they feel say now, Togri life, APC get past SLPP. No. But we are in governance. We don't do job for 5 years. We need to produce result. Yeah, the people that vote, we need to show them say their vote is not empty. APC, they show the people that vote say the vote we are empty. Yeah, the vote of the people from 2007 to 2018, they in APC not be taken there. It not be given no result. So now this vote when they vote for we from 2018. For Mito 2023, we need for show legacy and results. So then result and the capital development and the way President Bureau bring up, now they try for mix up the people and so that the people are not go see the work of President Bureau. So moving forward, if you can ask me for let a comment about the speech of the PRO of the SLPP party, it don't talk. Intimidation, they enter into the election with intimidation, violence. How long we get for this? We say the police they be there now. They wait for let go provide security with all the millions of police organ at the country. What will they pay them every time? This country they know they give policeman rest. Sierra Leone they give policeman a rest. Yeah, the chain of responsibility where they among the police they just run the bike riders and at the bike riders they Bokuna Panema Road. A hard time I want for see Kafara Mara now into the police station, detain Kafara Mara, Richard Ponte. Yeah? Because these are the people responsible. These are the people who take the responsibility, where can they use them go na Kabbalah, begin destroy Kabbalah people. They even threaten with mama them or they need that area, they put them into shock. Yeah, 30 days of man, they get high blood pressure, they no able to grab it. You don't get hospital for go. You don't get money for go to hospital. So that fear when they go cause into Kabbalah people, it don't make so say a lot of life get for loss. Because at the end of the day, some man get high blood pressure. You don't need that kind of run with the OC and that. Yeah? They can violence activity OC. So if the police still they sit down, they wait for President Bio or Leema or internal minister or minister of defense for let them call Richard Conte for investigation and detain Richard Conte and Kefara Mara, where they are showing us that they are just collecting salary. They're not ready for work. Yeah, and anything where APCP say they are powerful of doing it, if we say would they do and pass them, and we go and also. But you know, we are the people that vote. Now we care for. We want to show results. We want to prove APC wrong in Sierra Leone. And this wrong they don't want. Yeah, we want for sure say Sierra Leone. They say money no they not lie, money they. Yeah, money they. APC when they get them money they chief them money they count in America, England, Germany. The biggest diamond, the youth village, today Kabbalah where they go say by force, Kabbalah for vote for them. Look what they do, Kabbalah. They kill them like human fall. The chicken. Yeah, put them in a mass grave. They don't give them respect area. Now the Kabbalah this today election they go there. Kefala Mara, Richard Conte, they go. Marcella Samaba, they go talk them with what a man them. Yeah, these are the squad. Yeah, Cole.
Thank you
these are the squad where they organize talk green for APC. They take them from preacher. They transport them now other places for election where they not get right for good. That means say them. Yeah, who said the police then they? Who said the police then they? So now, if you ask me for that talk about what the PRO talk about the election, now Kabbalah, the violence where APC they invest into youth them, well, Namio take that we want to see a serious discipline action from the police.
Thank you very much. The family, if just they join with this na SLPP weekly news. Today, me, the SLPP Bobo, in collaboration with the SLPP DG. But today we don't put with SLPP t-shirt, we don't put on one side. We don't take the green, white, and blue. It's hard time we talk the hard fact. Yeah. Too much things that happen in that country today where it just they go free. Yeah. APC don't come, then fee say then they above the law. APC say they don't come corrupt the system, and that system where they corrupt, they still get people then they when about apple they inside the system, they want to manipulate to give this government back then. Yeah. And when this government no a fail, Sierra Leone, now me and you don't fail. And we don't tell or just say Sierra Leone, yes, we're not a fail at all. President, you're not going to fly, they move around, and it takes in your life, in your ranks, and they move around to make Sierra Leone satisfied, to make the people that satisfied. Why one group of people just when a fair politician there, where they don't destroy the country for so long, just go grab no more and come out and come say, no, then big pass Sierra Leone, then big pass we all. Because what? The houses then when they get in the Western world, they want to come back in the power to go the thief money, then to go the pay their mortgages them. They got friends there now. They multiply them the way they be the bye-bye, and they will bye-bye for the again. These are all the things that were the papi. You see Dr. Richard Conte, we're in a doctor in Togri, and they come out and they go take drugs and they care them go for them go panelize. Where you not even get right to go under. You don't even get right to go sit down, even around that place who said the election they take place. But it was planned. But the fear of this where the lapses come from the police, because people that where they live now McKinney, there are other places there when they share a boundary with Konadogu, they all come. Yeah, the lack of Rauda Bobo when a Sokobana Bobo, that Sokobana boys, the chap. Now him then go grab somebody that they beat that guy, they damage bond the motorcar them. Yeah, right before the police them, they're not able to arrest them and they're not able to hold them. You know, but however, we are analyzing Lawrence Leema's speech. Inside his speech, I capture post-violence and post-violence. So it was already premeditated. They already be done plan on before they go there. Now then they make we see the car with thousands of how many people that went and not there and just so can intimidate the people that to put fears into the people of Konadogo district there, because the people that went a decent, when they don't believe in intimidation, they believe in peace. So at the end of the day, even we say well we forget all we vote, then they go hip confusion in there. Yeah, they make even some of the voters they not come to vote. And we say, oh, get white matching and then invalid vote the way they see. Now we vote them, they go destroy them until they say the invalid vote them. This is the work of APC. This political intimidation is not the work anymore. We're not going to power, then APC they intimidate we. When Honest by Kroma be then power, would that talk? Would that talk? What you want to do, if they do anything you want to do, nothing not they come on inside. They run the country anyhow they want to. The inside we own regime. We don't give them too much chances. It's hard time the government take their responsibilities, stand strong. APC no big pass, Mama Sierra Leone. Let them not threaten when I say they go car with this, they go car with that. No lie. APC na buga, mot. They farm with them. I hear also yeah, we talk about to blackmail the neck. I know DJ Force here, you not touch them. They also plan to blackmail the neck. They do that to blackmail the neck. At the end of the day, they don't go care talk with down there with Richard Conte. Where they don't get talk, they don't heap confusion. And at the end of the day, Marcella Samba way in at the neck observers yonder for new. But the thing is funny, say I wanna go allow Marcella Samba a man at APC. They will not go make us observer. This not make sense, Seth. DJ Force. A man at APC. You mute. A man at APC. Yeah? How can the woman man at APC? How would I go allow somebody in your man na APC? Everything what he do, he go do it for a man. Where a crap he gonna house, he don't near a man. Now what a man they tell her, now they do. They will not go get that kind trusted institution. That institution is somebody who for be neutral, somebody who not from Slpp, somebody not from no APC, no somebody who get no political affiliation at all not. But then now we see APC don't cause the trouble. After they don't cause this trouble here, then they grab again to can't intimidate neck. They're not going to say the chairmanship where they don't go bomb with motorcar, they don't go disturb with people then. They're not going to say the chairmanship, they're not credible for that chairmanship. Law would recount that chairmanship. They're not going to come more. But because politics of the development, politics of human capital development, politics of no stronghold, don't beat them.
Yes.
Don't now make now they don't one. They don't see say this is a very big blow na the eye. They don't say 2024 election. They not go for standard. We go molest them. We will not only molest them, but we go mobilize them. This is not the reason why they want to intimidate the credible institution. This is a big shame on APC. And this institution here, we can meet them under 11 years. When they got all they want and then so APC man then they did. Oku APC them. Because I wanna know who I wanna appoint them. Only one person said when they change, when under the leadership, when they change. Yeah. But then now they want to make the institution look like say not credible. Yeah. This is the work of APC. That the strategy is down there. But however, they found them. If you just join, we would analyze Leema in speech, and we serve the talk as a patriotic Sierra Leoneans. Everything we talk as a patriotic Sierra Leonean, not in the name of Slpp, not in the name of my position, but as a Sierra Leonean, a concerned Sierra Leonean. Now, let's continue with Leema in speech.
Party stalwarts being ministers. Now, on the issue where he was saying ministers went at the polling and they were doing stuff, it was Kalfala Mara, a former minister who is a flag bearer aspirant for the All People's Congress, who went and stopped the voting process that he had got no mandate, no right to stop voting. He's not a NEC officer, he's not a public officer. He is a former minister of government of the APC and he's also an aspiring candidate for flag bearer of the APC. He went into the hall and stopped voting for more than 1 hour. And then the SLPP agents were not pleased with the process. It's like they were being bullied by their dogs. So they had to call on the Minister of Youth. The Minister of Youth went there and even instructed as a government authority that Kefala Mara, you have no business here, you have no business stopping polling, go outside. So these are the things Marcella should come out with. And in fact, that issue was cleared up by his PRO on 98.1. But she's been very economical with that too. Coming on when the issue where he said political parties, stalwarts are holding government ministers' position, Marcella should be really clear on the fact that, firstly, I'm a member of a political party. That one is quite clear. At the same time, there is no law in this nation that is impeding me that because I'm a member of a political party as a citizen, I am not entitled to hold a government position. What would Marcella say if I'm a government minister? So should I not take any position in my church? If I'm in my church, I'm a member of the Young Adults Association. If they make me Secretary General, because I am a government minister, I should not hold a position in my church. So it doesn't count. It doesn't add up. What if I would tell Marcella that her husband
let me ask you this question.
Member, and the advocacy she's putting up with is because her husband is a
let me ask you this question.
Yes, DJ Force. You just don't read the honorable minister in the talk in the capacity of as a PRO. Yeah, they try to say the hard fact. You know, one thing I believe in life, true will always prevail. Now I make God go bless Honorable Lawrence Leema and God go protect her. The APC, they always know a loyalty, somebody were loyal to that country, they always stand strong. They can always want coward, intimidation, and blackmail on that person. But they try by all means, they're not able. We don't see former ministers, they were not good ministers there. Where today they don't come out, but I'm not gonna call men, but we don't see today where they left because of the intimidation of APC. That institution when they come out, we regret even why men come out there. So this is not the mission of the APC. Here, Honorable Leema be the talk. Marcella Samba become very, very economical with a statement. You as a new boss, he say in an election observers, what is happening there if you talk the reality? But they afraid to talk the reality because you know say where you go now, they face a rat, a man. So the man will pull it. Whatever, let me know with you, DJ Post. But you know everything put up intimidation. And then when I host, you know, a man go log in Panam or the man go change Panam. You understand it? So
Yeah.
what thing are you saying?
You know, I don't tell you last couple of months ago, I get a call from England where they say DJ Force. They say come 2023 with the both President Bill. They say with the both SLPP. Now they both game this. But moving forward, I tell the PRO, thank you. Lawrence Leema, thank you for the bold speech we give to the nation. Because if you look at the whole structure in Freetown today, other journalists that we see on 98.1, not so we put them there, we can't meet them. We don't come from government on top of 11-year administration where APC form now that country. So everyone they participate into in your way for make sure say APC come back to power. But what really the government on busy they do. All right, we want to see that in this country, other political parties they rule, but everybody they woke. You know what I mean? You know me say pass be SLPP before he woke. This is not to the government where they encourage that. What we are encouraging is national. We have national interests. We put the country first. But now in Freetown, it's not like that. How did they work? They try to mortgage the government in good project, then good work for make sure say APC come back to power. Every journalist that we sit on a pitch on today, 98.1 AYV radio station. These are journalists the way they create political tension in that country. So if you see the PRO internal minister, the deputy internal minister, they talk. Say, I get right, forget position, I'm in church. You know me say me when I'm a minister, I don't forget position, I'm in church. Is that wrong? So they are now using Marcella Samba when in a political orphan for make sure say for mortgage your country into APC. But when I let you know, APC, they use all kinds of strategy. They spend the highest economy. Yeah? Burn houses. Go attack President Bio in house. Boss President Bio in head. They tell them they're in power. Nothing don't come inside it. They don't come back. When I all sit down again, the same people here back don't recycle. They say they don't come back. They don't sit down and feature. They still want to mortgage the government here. But what too busy they do? We don't say Sierra Leoneans. The election not so fast. Hey, APC don't get strength. SLPP they get strength. Because of their strength. And the knowledge they bring the country to power.
Indeed.
Yeah. The trend where APC they show in 2018 election, we knowledge we use to take power in APC there. So we are not going to continue violence. We want to see a clean, where there is a clean, transparency, accountability elections. What you put, now they count for you. So we don't tire with this APC, violence. We now want to say the police, therefore take a very good action against their people here. So you see when they try to intimidate Lawrence Leema because he's a minister, so you don't forget right for talk. Would I tell them that? Would I give them this foundation for say where he be minister, for talk?
Well, this is not the scenario where they don't aspect, where they don't take.
Yes.
Then say, when Lahelo Slima talk, as a minister, enough for talk. One, the man is a PRO. He's a PRO for national PRO.
In fact, I instruct Lahelo Slima now, let him use in office of O2 for make sure say Richard Conte must be arrested.
Of course.
Amara must be arrested. How long we get for maybe see these people? Are we waiting for President Bio? Minister of Internal Affairs, are you waiting for President Bio instruction? Why did they give it on place to APC in Freetown? Brother, if not be honest, Chroma said people like you don't put them on the house. Now, just a visit radio stations. They put Lahiro and Slima on Pandemba Road. It is hard time to start thinking about this history. Yeah? It is hard time to start informing the nation, the public for say, when you there in governance, when you there in position, you demortgage that position. When you lost, brother, you don't lost job forever. Because we get people in even a neck where they work, they are not working in the interest of this government. They are working in the interest of APC to come to power. But remember, when APC come to power, brother, una all one there and they sweep una out. So make her begin recycle their knowledge back today or say they need to work. Yeah? Let the Minister of Internal Affairs, a Deputy Minister of Internal Affairs, start for the use the oath of office. Yeah? Not to say, if we lock the people here off, that means the end of Sierra Leone no come. Or that means international body no go alone again. Or that means agriculture will not go cut rest again. No. These people are criminals. Richard Conte, these are political rebels. These are political thieves. Now they be then have on the thief all the money. So that fat motkade, they can't know be talking. That fat motkade where they not they buy again, still they stress. So they go extra mile for youth violence for come to power. No. Now, this time around, a political party in Sierra Leone, you go only come to power with manifesto, policies, human capital. Yeah? That free quality education, I mean, they want destroy them. I mean, they defend very hard for can't destroy them. Could you imagine Marcella Samba, now they go and talk, say, if they don't use violence, APC not able to come to power, and some of the police station come 2020. This is not just a test where they don't test. They don't say they overcome the police they not send no active police in there. Yeah? They left everything just for they say civilian. No. Yeah, when election they take place, when you see the police, they don't smile. Not all protecting guard they give them. Now weapon they give them, they go to now they guard. But away go now for votes. And when you vote, they say go home. You don't stand there. They say move. Yeah, the police and one great sentence they get. Move. Failing to move, you'll be arrested. So we want to see that in Freetown. LR and Slima do not allow these political criminals there, journalists the way sit on their radio stations there, rebels the way they did in that country there for intimidation because you're a minister, so you should not speak for your party. Yeah, make a lep at the post.
Thank you very much.
Defend the country. Let it defend the country. Yeah.
Thank you very much. This is not the thing where we talk. Now you see, as we continue with Slima in speech, we see say Marcella Samba become very economical with his statements. That don't prove outrightly say Marcella Samba, if no one disgrace, if we resign that position there. One Marcella Samba feels say it could intimidate Lahelo and Slima because as a PRO, he don't get a statement. The man, not only as a PRO, he's a PRO and also he's responsible for all national security. Yeah.
Anything when internal affairs is responsible. It's not only security. No, internal minister.
Yeah, let me now the talk say all the security matter, everything matter for in the internal. Now Salone now irresponsible for him. Yeah. So what do you do? Because now when they don't hit on the hard fat, yeah, it's very, very pathetic. Very, very funny. I don't know which katakata, which trouble way a man get on that day. But in other way around, before it won't go as a hero home, so it begin come out with some statements there. How Lahelo Slima for resigning, he go make petition for Lahelo Slima resign in post. So, I just they say no more funny. Then honest by Chroma disciple then here, then feel say they go intimidate this government. It's not called for. You as the APC, agent of the devil, when an APC they work for, you loyalty lies in APC, you go serve as observers. You see the APC that they destroy properties them, that they come with talks them, that they destabilize the place.
But who say Marcella Samba? I not cut you off, chairman. Who say Marcella Samba, this political orphan? Who say don't form her? Question 2110, they go burn Josephine Jackson. He condemn her.
He not condemn her, mo. Because not to APC.
He talk about that.
No, not to APC. They
go
only
burn
for APC no more.
And one thing inside Peter Marcella Samba, it was 24 hours, and all the political criminals that they meet now, the whole meeting. Yeah? What a man they all na day. Yeah, na they did the whole meeting. About Williams every day. Let me say that, na they did the whole meeting. Yeah? Na they 24 hours the whole meeting, how for make sure say for undermine. And in the right bad letter there about this government here to the international body. Marcella Samba una this issue.
So I not cut you off.
She's a political prostitute.
But more than political, hooligan, political rebels, daughter. You know, angel of Jezebel, this woman here, this. Yeah? When you see how you when you face it, when you see how you face look and how you were also. Yeah? If you say
now the woman this way they write danger letter there where they report everywhere about the government, they life at the government. This one I see so. When he say, I don't know who that get a job, not new. Would I really appoint an new as political observer?
We're not fit for being political observer. You know, one thing before I continue with Lawrence Leema's statement, I feel for there was a time I get somebody with me and I be communicate. You know, we interact with most of them. Then beaucoup of them girls then we did in our universities and where they want to become journalists, you know, and advocate. Then they admire certain people then, which is fine. But I just want to everybody all them want them today within other salons, student them, when they admire Marcella same I go tell una say now lose hope. Not to somebody we wanna for admire at all. Yeah, because if there's somebody we wanna for admire, if we don't stand tall and put Mama Salon first, yeah, when something happen, if we talk the reality. When they born Josephine Jackson and host, and not talk them, and not advocate, and not sympathize with them. Where you see Richard Conte then grab as talk, he say in a doctrine, but doctrine in toggery, he can't talk them to go destabilize, and not talk them. But actually,
inside question, I don't cut you off. Inside question 2110, Marcella Samba na be there behind the scene for organize all toggery live for attack Josephine Jackson, just for letting know win that election. Yeah, go ahead.
You know, this is not the person where Pokure they say they admire him. So I tell una say if una they admire this woman, not to person for admire. Yeah, if for don't admire, if for don't stand tall, I say no. I they put my nation first. I they put my country first. But because a man at APC tolongo toge somebody, so he prefer to satisfy a man. Because a man don't tell and say, with the kind of power, will they come by violence, will they cause trouble, will they intimidate the minister, we will make sure if I will intimidate Lawrence Leema, will go bad letters then. So at the end of the day, when it come out, they will take over. You know, these are APC missions. But I just laugh, I shake my head. You know, another work. Another work. The more when they think say the nation protester today I tell when I say Lawrence Leema, now a name with they call protector is the nation protector. Now that man they protect Mama Sierra Leone. So if you not respect her, you for respect her. I make a tell when I say before I continue, respect the big four. This man, Lawrence Leema, the PRO, now we save your dandy. Where they save Mama Sierra Leone. So you for respect her. I respect the big four where they call the good news.
Respect the big four.
Yeah. You know, as we continue Lawrence Leema in case in analysis, would they see Marcella Samba now? All the one that we come out right now, like the likes of Egerton Shaba in baby, what they call Richard Davis, he go write longer statement. You know, they talk about intimidation, this, that. Where you say the reality, say intimidation. Where this intimidation, yeah, now I want to break down first before I give Leema a speak, DJ first. What do they mean intimidation? Intimidation, when we know, where honest by Chroma, so Ribabati, the biggest stiff man who will get ever in a salon, where a look at a vice president, a intimidator, put firing on yes, the intimidator.
He go loot all the accounts.
Continue.
He go loot all the former vice president accounts and smana. He go loot all the hosts. The same policeman they go loot all, banalize the host. It's not they call intimidation.
Thank you.
Now, two things where I don't see say APC they want hang on. Price increase in commodities and violence. Now, this is the one for you for counter power.
Now the
but
message
it is hard time for see the administrations. Yeah, now the campaign message down the 9 they get. Price don't increase. Pepper dia, Maggi dia. Brother, and all of these people here, Kefara Mara, Richard Conte, they not get one single pepper garden.
Yeah, with the
soil, the government don't count tractors them. If no matter way be smart, the government don't count tractors them. They even get some tractors the way they for hire. If they go pay, they put inside motoka, it go proud, you land, then they go money, area will say go rent. Government don't tractors the way they go rent for many agriculture. All these people here, they're not involved into agriculture, now political violence they pass, and they pass the hala, Michael Mansare them, they pass the hala, Maggi dia, pepper dia, rest down dia, flour down dia. You know, they show like when they were in power, everything was cheap. So, moving forward, then people are they call Sierra Leoneans the attention, say, these are criminals. They get them followers the way they don't have diaspora, well they don't have America, England, Germany, well they don't have Britain, until they use the knowledge for dirty on a brain, want to vote for them, come 2024. Brother, they thief all them on the day. They run away back.
This is the thing. I not cut you off.
Yeah.
I not cut you off.
Yeah.
With the candy, I not cut you off. Yeah. We'll just finish with this Richard Bangra in case we write this state. Say because key figure then where you want to call like the mayor, we can for can discuss about them. Just know. They talk about Marcella Samba and they talk about Femi Claudisco. They talk about Lara Taylor, you know, and Akisoya. You know, them bad Jezebel them, where they're in a salon, where they don't compile together, when they're in public offices for letting them take the interest of Sierra Leoneans as number one as priorities, they know they do. So when you talk about Akisoya, I know say you be the candidate. When we talk about Akisoya, the dirty mayor, the mayor way make Freetown dirty, Freetown nasty. He don't abandon a job. He go McKinney. He go to the McKinney to go do rally. He grab there. They go other places. They wait for doing duty. Where dirty pack yonder. Where a box. Where a abandon. These are people.
I don't cut you. This is not the strategy. Whenever SLPP can have Freetown, how do they try for mortgage SLPP government, SLPP party in the eastern part of Freetown? In the panel say. This mayor go abandon for clean Freetown. So they go make sure say they pack Dotina Street. Then the people in that area they go vex by SLPP. Yeah? So now so always they always make sure say they weaken SLPP in the eastern part of Freetown. What you know more they happen in that area they where political two-face they go sit on a 2-mark radio, they educate in people, they educate the public. But in the eastern part of Freetown, I want if Nala de let President Bio travel or local minister of local government let it travel no more. Let go see the Dotue Park na street where they turn blind eye to it and where this also the mortgage with government. Yeah, and they destroy with party. Yeah, for say SLPP no able clean Freetown. So always now the magic list and the legacy this way APC will put in place for make sure say SLPP no continue for rule. Na Freetown. Na Sierra Leone. Yeah. So now people they were responsible, wait for they look into the activity of the mayor. They don't abandon everything. They just don't sit down. They wait for President Bia's instruction. It's wrong. It's wrong. Remember, The job where President Bio give you, now they take it, they pay rent, they pay PK. Once APC can have power, you don't lost that job there. So let them begin recycle and become tall and stand up for make sure say they put things there in place for weakening the APC. Yeah? Because APC not like cleanliness. Yeah? Whenever APC is in power, clean hygiene is dangerous. It's harmful to the state. This not when President come, President Bio come, it take the first way take the hygiene. Elepangi the city mayor, all things don't die. Una go na the eastern part of Freetown. Let una go see how the dirty don't pile na the street there. People they work at they grumble. Yeah? Local government minister, you see don't they look? So la left you there. Let it take up for me.
Yeah, thank you very much, DJ Force. You know, this we always the honor. But as we don't come, this there's the join with this na SLPP weekly news. We analyze Lahelo Leema in speech. And we also they talk about this political, how they call it, DJ for how you call yourself, political offer.
Offer, yes, political offer.
Offer Marcella Samba.
Marcella Samba, yes.
Yeah, we the analyzer a dishonest way, dishonest to the public, to the nation, and they hide inside a position where it get to count chaos now with country. It goes sees talks that happen. Dr. Richard Conte, it go cause trouble under in talks there. Enough faith for tell the whole Sierra Leone and the public for letting say, well, my man and brothers then, Richard Dr. Conte then and them care talk and but you don't get mind down because you know say where you go now, so then trouble now go for on day. Whatever, however,
this woman now observer, this woman now observer, yeah, new. Now they are observers, yeah, they are our local observer. This woman see they go to Nana McKinney, they cost President Bio Imamade. He not get mind condemn the accident day.
Accident. Yes, yeah? yes. Anyway, let's continue with Leema's speech. As we continue with the analyzer, let's continue.
As a civil society organization member, when you are coming up to really arbitrate or to give out your view to issues, you should be seen completely neutral and bring out the issues as dispassionately.
Let me ask you this question, Leema. Leema, let me ask you this question. In your submission, you said you're quite clear that NEC recruited people who are said to be APC members there. But again, at the same time, APC is blackmailing NEC. And you've written to NEC to clearly explain how did they arrive at recruiting APC members as staff. Does that not still question the credibility of NEC, which APC is also questioning here?
Well, I am glad that Mr. Jones mentioned the fact that they are going to conduct audits on how they employed certain members of NEC. Because one, they will call for suitable Sierra Leoneans. They will not know who is who and who is who. So we want to know how did they arrive at employing APC staff. Now, coming on the issues, the figures Dr. Richard Conte is misinforming the public with. I told you in the first place that APC had a fictitious figure in their hands to blackmail the process and make NEC a government institution look bad. But that's not what I'm not holding brief for NEC. What is clear here is the fact that Dr. Richard Conte and I, we are comfortably sitting in the hall when they were tallying the result of the chairmanship, even though in areas like Kamuke, in places like Fadugu, in places like Warawara Yagala, where they had beaten our polling agents, and where police were not there, they beat our polling agents, they got them out of the center by their talks, and to the extent that they did whatever they could, and we sat in that hall. The results we are inflating in their favor. Elections that we are supposed to have even won. Results we are inflating in their favor. We sat there calmly. We were even cracking jokes. We came to the elections of the world. And then they were leading us at some point. We led them at some point. And the final analysis, we emerged victorious. And then Kefala Mara wanted to take his fictitious figure to the neck. I said, no, you don't move towards the table of the commissioner if he does not approve. And he has told us that they are going to announce provisional results. If you have issues, you raise the issues. Now, if those issues are not taken on board, you write to NEC. They will look into your concerns. So he was about to move towards the electoral commissioner in a very desperate and angry mood. I said, don't come and sit down and make your point. If you have any issue, these are fictitious results you've made up. You did not raise these issues when you were in the hall. This result has slept with you for more than 2 days. What you have does not tell you what we have. So if you're making a point, make your point to the NEC officials. If was not going to win chairmanship. But we have told them we are transparent to the process. We will allow independent democratic institutions to work.
So what you're saying,
government officials.
In essence, what you're submitting to us, that all the problems that occurred at Koinadugu were perpetrated just by the APC.
By the APC, Dr. Rita Conte on that hall was clearly seen taking talks around perpetrating violence on people. Yes, Dr. Rita Conte, including Dr. Kefara Mara, and also there is one Captain SS Mara. But I would say for certain that was a failure on the part of the police command structure that was present, because honestly, I will not be there as a government minister that supervises the police and then seeing attitude or conduct of that nature is disturbing the peace of peaceful Sierra Leoneans within that district, and it's not taken care of by the police. So that's an unfortunate part, but that will be addressed. And I'm sure going into any subsequent election, such will not repeat itself.
And I want to...
No, DJ Force. You don't hear it. DJ Force, you there with me?
Yes, I there with you.
Okay, we don't hear the honorable minister in speech. Anyway, I'll forgive you first. Yes.
You talk about Kamake. These are areas where we will get a lot of votes, where APC go wage war and destroy the police stations because they don't calculate. APC are political criminals. They are very sensitive in rigging election. Kamake, where you the honorable call, where village, this area are area where get interest in SLPP. So they calculate and say this area, if they allow that ballot box, they counter, definitely they were not going to win, even the chairmanship when they win. Because we go win all the two elections. Yeah, the two positions. But they are very smart. Now, when you talk about Kefala Mara, yeah? Kefala Mara, where you want to go attack the neck, it grab anger because you want to make rudeness na the electoral boss in decks that they all pass it put under control. Yeah, it also talk about who say if not the APC say because they believe in voting rigging. Yeah, but what he really like Lawrence Leema they try for do say now, and they try for tell the nation say which SLPP is not. It's not a political party where they rig an election for win election or win power. Now maybe they say let it allow for let the election will become independent. If APC say they are well minded to win election from SLPP, we are not fair. Now that like Leema they try for tell the nation. Yeah, they say even when APC be in power, whenever we know any election.
Yes.
They know they allow follow win any by election. So you see, let everything become independent. Let people they enjoy. When they go vote, you go vote with no hangati. You can't say you pick it that they eat. I think this is the thing where the government is for put in place where the people they don't see election not to fight, election not to violence. But without violence, APC is out of power. Yeah, so for the only thing, look, Captain SS Masari. Yeah, where they talk about these are people where now retired soldiers they don't and that country the way APC don't they try for recruits for the inside the capital team. And again for bringing kind of power, may they respect people they vote and may they respect the election. This time it is time for us to see APC respect our election, our politics, and our voting. The people's vote must be respected. Yeah, not the way they vote, they go bomb the voting said. But me, sometimes I've already, I don't know what to say again because at the end of the day, we want to see where the crown is than the APC.
I know. You know what? We say I enjoy the whole thing. The honorable talk say the lapses of the police, the security folks, and it make sure who that be on duty Nega for make sure they
Why
investigate.
not wait. Now something where they don't plan them. They plan them. They go to all police posting, people who are in charge of posting na Kabbalah for make sure say that they not assign no police. You know, APC are danger. It's a dangerous political party. But me, they call up Ola or Leema now for let I made this recommendation that whosoever where they in charge of posting, assigning duty to the police that particular day, they must transfer all of them, and some of them must even lose their job. Yeah, we are paying them. Yeah, they are not there for themselves. They are there to serve the state. So from Freetown, take Kabbalah, we say APC no say now they are people that they in charge of posting. When they say function they take place there, would I get right for post police them? Now most of the people where die-heartedly they inside the house in an APC. Now I make now we talk say he said in the next office, a lot of APC were employed there. They say, how do you know? He said, we are not going to detect for say you can't get job at APC, but from your action. We're gonna say no, you're not coming to serve the state, you're coming to serve the APC party. So now so they do, yeah. All the police that will be there in charge of posting, where for post police then in that area that they whether by election be they take place, they talk to the all for men and not send police day so that they go overcome the election and the people they have. And that they do. And you also see you say like Aaron Smith talk say that they even bully, we all bully agent there. They intimidate there. And you even see who say again. The army chief of staff, Kelly Conte, the pin gun pana, policeman take gun in pin pana. It's scared and you know, it's dangerous, no rally, no runoff.
That is it. That is it. Thank you for very much, Political Messiah. You know, the weekly news where they come every Wednesday. Now, yeah, when they hear the hard fact. Now, yeah, we analyze issues. Now, yeah, we give some tangible recommendations. Now, yeah, we talk things when they hard talk. So you can consider yeah as a hard talk on every Wednesday live with Dima the Great with the Slpp DJ. We did live on the Green Movement, and we also did live same on the Green Movement TV and also YouTube and also on WhatsApp. This is not the program. We try to analyze Lahela and Leema in speech, and also call upon Marcella Samba, the APC operative, let a come on at that position there because you don't go there as APC. They say you're not observer. You go. Is that mean you're not APC in Yai, not to SLPP in Yai? Everything we SLPP do. Yeah, or when they don't do now, you go can't talk. So now, so this woman can begin mislead the nation. Where APC, we all see her on social media. APC that they beat, even that bobo them when the kind of media where they say now then sokubana bobo them, they sokubana boys, where they make the videos there from McKinney. Then them, they go cause them problem. They bought Marcella Semba and not talk that in there. So now I make you see where the honorable, the PRO, like Hello Leema say, no, you not go do that. You there as a credible body. If you say I a credible body or you represent Sierra Leone, you for talk the truth. But the talks you don't hear you and you're not able to recognize the talk and talk about that particular talk when Dr. Richard Conte they misbehave with the boys them. Yeah, even at the end of the day, in the police station, they go there to go and want disrupt because they know say they vote not the Pagona in favor. And now we see say they pass around TV to TV, places to places them to come make sure to see how best they go come with discredit to the neck institution body. We don't see them, but that's another for work anyway. So now the program here, what would come with what they analyze. Now we don't tell when I say we get other national issues that we can remote panel level wrap up or closer. We don't go for tea on this program here. We just want to wrap up with some key issues then. Well, when I see this program before it begin, when I see President Token Dubio, he go to Guinea, the man who they work hard to make sure the national security, the security sector between the two neighbors, then for let it be strong. When I see how it go. Now, President Bio will tell you thank you for your job, what you do, and your good leadership. And we they work hard to make sure Mama Salon be very, very safe, strong, and take Mama Salon up. Let God make you continue. Now, me statement down there for President Bio in visit to another Boku talk that I just want to tell her continue and good job the way they do And they all way they go, their 4-man delegation, then may God bless them. Namio statement that you get any statement on that. Then from there we do some national issues now about this agriculture. We see the agriculture sectors where they can boom. Right now, when they see ministers, then they can make their agricultures and things there. You get something to say? Or let me play that video for them from there. You say something.
Well, at the end of the day, Sierra Leone stop betrayed itself. Sierra Leone they stop for the betrayed. The one that was the whole public offices, where the whole taxes, where they go for make sure say the office now they in charge for provide safety, security. May they put their job above all other interests where they get. And also Sierra Leoneans today, may they know say if they cry say Watano they na future, would are responsible, na APC responsible. In Sierra Leone they talk so today will not get even a domestic airport, would are responsible, na APC responsible, because when they fail for recognizing TIA and waiting make people that they really crumble, they try for bring APC or try for make like APC get right for car na power. It's because that is the time when they come, they reap the poor. Now the money is being spent on the poor. So you see, so just remember, you know that they paid for put the wrong things in place for or use violence for the APC kind of power, where you are mortgaging your life. Because you are mortgaging yourself. Both the destroy vice president, nothing not come inside, former vice president, nothing not come inside. So even if they kind of power, they can burn the host, nothing not come inside. Yeah. So moving forward, let Kalef may bring other agenda. Just for that, we keep the record straight. Let security they take their operation very serious. Not to get for tell them what they for they do. But the only thing, anything where APC they practice today, when we take up, they become uncontrollable. That's all. Una pauper, salute for better.
Yes, that was a very nice statement from DJ Force, the Slpp DJ. The man will not get no duplicate. Any other duplicate, Slpp DJ or whatever DJ in a fake. When my family when they go inside salon, you know, so that Slpp weekly news. As we done with the Honorable Minister analyzing a statement and also recommending for Marcella Samaba, let him respect himself, let him come on and that place there. We they enter inside salon now. But now let me play this video. Then from there we'll talk on us more.
Famulem and the cyber media team dating them about this
week. SL News Blog.
What do we can do?
For Gobo. Well, you know, we go and find out what really they happen, whether it be private or government issues. Well, we can have one big farm where now the former agriculture minister,
when are the minister of finance now?
Finance minister right now. Vanny. In farm would they so. For sure you say it respect what the President Bio say, for let we all go back to farming. So watch. Now harvester they harvest this year.
Ramadan, this year harvester. Not to be clear.
The other side over yonder say.
Now in the back. Ramadan, this for tell you say, Lord we trust the process. Sierra Leone and there, we all come to one, Lord Bill Mama Salo. You see, the Minister of Finance. Now in farm would they so. From here now we go back to the chief minister in farm.
In farm exactly.
Now so
you know until we begin plant gas for we say we know say we na rest consumer then. Before ever we go begin stop for say for import gas down there. Look the kind farm. Look where the land is fertile.
This for plant. Big land farm over 20 acres of land.
Oh, yes. Now we do so. Because the other side say so we go come on now we go other side back. This now from cyber use and SL News Blog.
Ramadan, look the tractor they come.
Yeah, the harvester. Yes, now in the council.
Yeah, my family when I don't see that is Ramadan attire live, they don't go see the farm. When are the Minister of Finance in your farm? You know, this night don't hurt the APC to don't go to get somebody. They know say they're not going for kind of power. Where they pass around, say price don't go up, this don't go this don't go that. Inside APC 11 years, they're not encourage no farming. They're not able to work on with belly. Only thing when they can left with austerity. But I'm glad that today where President Bio don't come, they don't encourage everybody. They don't give competition to everybody. Yeah. Now we see everybody they begin make agriculture, farm, and other things. And you see, so we encourage every Sierra Leonean diaspora not only bad message the Munaga for good send. If we not love this country, una for also go the input or do some play some key impact to help the country let it go before. The time where APC be in power, we see diaspora there be they support so much. Now under this government here, we don't see diaspora them. They hate the government more than anything. Yeah, they hate not the government, they find the country they hate. Yeah, because if you hate the government, you hate the country. So they encourage everybody. Don't wanna forget that wanna buy that, put una buy that in a pocket, and do ya. Let work on national issue to see how well we help the country before. You get anything on that video?
Well, that video where you see this now one of the things we I tell you about. I mean, they talk about capital projects. I not even know say you get such video. Yeah. Now, when I talk about capital project, I say the capital project where they don't see President Bio don't count with, the opposition is offended. Because these are things that will not be done, they ever get. But the youth village, where is the youth village today? $30 million. Where is the youth village? Okay, and they see when they don't bring these capital projects now, this stuff become a poison into APC. So then, what they busy they do? Now drugs. They count now free tongue. They sell, yeah? All opposition who said they say, or even though not get stronghold again. But who said APC they call say now they stronghold. Now Jamba they plant they know they plant agriculture. They know they plant food. Yeah? Look at that rice farm we don't see. Imagine if Richard Conte, Kefala Mara, Captain SS Mara, if they were they get that kind of size of rice farm we don't show. Hungry go there? Hungry no go there. But they're busy, they promote political violence, political terrorism, political rebel movement. And they abandon agriculture. I want for assure Sierra Leoneans, they say everybody today we don't take leadership inside APC party. Now recycle, they don't carry recycle themselves. They can America, England, Germany. They don't read their retirement age. Which man they know they give their job again. So the quickest area where they don't run go, now Sierra Leone. Because they see say Sierra Leone, now a dumping country where anybody can go to government no more and reach himself and run away, come on. Nothing not going to happen to them. Now making the final say, the mass ways, political criminal like that when I be foreign affairs minister and a finance minister, he say the inquiry, they go there again. Yeah? Samura, he say they go there again. He say he go around behind people. I don't know who that say they get power. He say he go around behind people. So fellow Sierra Leoneans, before they go, let not come up at the topic. The capital project where they don't see that family, where this is where we say investing into agriculture. That is where the money is now. APC don't abandon agriculture, but they donate money for their party for council power, 20 million, 30 million, 40 million. So yesterday I talk, I say, in another 30 million, 40 million, okay, on a raise by 50 million for McKinney, no more say McKinney today. We, na Kasada farm with a plant na then they raise money for a political party when a criminal political party. So I encourage the Alliance for me they actually make sure say they take agriculture very serious. Hey, pepper hold they eat now with man they planter. Yabas now with man they planter. Banana now with man they planter. Sierra Leonean, una come inside APC market, APC legacy, buy and sell. However you they buy and sell, however you they sell all day. Now food you get for the eat. So if the population not able to provide food, what thing I will stay for food, not able to provide them, always increase in price go come. Demand go grow. Yeah, the supply go be limited into the market. So when President Bio don't bring the tractor, people that way they don't accept the agriculture. Now today, if they show that video, that's not the benefit. That's not the result of agriculture. So make a hold and make a give chance later.
Thank you very much. The better will be the talk about, now the better I don't come so. You will not don't believe say the better they come, and the better they come so. Now I don't come. So they encourage every Sierra Leoneans to join hands to support the government. Do your own, not to only oppose. Yeah, do what you go able to do for your country. Now I make what can you do for your country to help your nation let it go before? So that's how we get for talk about this. Then we enter also some other national issue we will go more on now before we wrap up.
Minister of Fisheries and Marine Resources, Madam Emma Kwajalo, don't officially unveil fishing boats them, fishing outstation, public toilets, and safe 115 horsepower engine. For people that wait up na Leema, so Gwema chiefdom inside Pojong districts na the country.
We kaya as a team can officially launch this office and quarter we build for and on behalf of fisheries for the outstation level and know say we presence there, we there for work. When they see the passion in each and every one of the wake up, they make up from Freetown, they carriage past 200 miles. Not only for the building because they know say they don't see the building in flesh. But because they want to see the community, they want to scout around and see waiting this place here will become tomorrow, what we will generate. And in the next budget, what we will plan say, now this on their own units them, and we will for do for this particular outstation. So that one not feel bad tomorrow for the pass with fish. It's I believe of a motor car, then open up for check. Because we want the fish for the come and let the quality stay fresh. Let it go back, you know, get no disease, no nothing. Where person go eat in another country, there's a problem come out there. They say this fish are not from Sierra Leone come out.
The resident minister for Southern Region, Muhammad Ali, don't tell plenty thank you and appreciate the Minister of Fisheries and Marine Resources for the work we then go do another party in the country and for provide some of them things there for them people them.
So as we stepping at the end here, yes, now fishing nine are the main thing, but let's say not forget the one day. Where we do the one day, believe it me, we could not say we put a government, we're very responsible. And today that they introduce people that to Udanaya, Umande, not also director of fisheries, minister, permanent secretary, we not send beginning and go school. One will not do the one day. Tomorrow, that's why we go to Sidoyanda. They begin to go Sidoya. So do ya when I send the people and go to school, this government say free quality education. Send the people and go to school. Because even the fish, we will not do that here. The people not land small thing, it's still not what they do. In the go and our tie fishing, but the benefit and somebody else. But if you service something, no, it's self-serving calculating. So exactly waiting and forget out of it.
They carry on for encourage the people for be committed inside and work with and they do. As always, the ministry go support them when needed for AYV career use. Mina Ransford McLean reports na Freetown.
Well, my family, when I just join with this now Slpp weekly news, we they enter places then we they expect. We they make sure we cover it all the latest information and where they go on at that country there. Where a mean where for we nations. When I don't see this video where the government they work hard. One thing for us before I give DJ first, I give a last comment on them there from there, a wrap up. One thing I really love about President Bio, they give opportunity to women then, politics of inclusion, gender equality, 50-50, allow women then, where you say you get belle, let you go school, belle not go make you stop again. We don't see God picking there right now, they don't value in other country there, in the help of President Bio, and also a woman we don't tie that or jade. We don't see say inside President Bio in government, women then they take top positions them. As you hear the rest of them minister just be highlighting to them picking and they that therefore takes education very, very serious, which is very, very important because you don't know how your future go for day. Because we don't understand it now, President, you don't make women they win and nobody give them position. Today, women they get top position. But just for unfortunate, we see Marcella Samba get a position for let it work for the nation. He choose to work for a man with an APC. He choose for work for the APC when a bad devilish party when they're not good for that country day. So it's very sad for Boku people that will be admire that woman day. But then this is the project about from the marine resources, fishery, a swimmer, and that part then day. We hear the message from the honorable minister, from a honorable minister himself, where he be talk about the fish there and the things that when they do another part day. But then again now DJ Force, the political messiah, talk about this thing. Then from there, you give your last statement. Then Mr. Give me last statement. Then we close the program for today.
You know, the marine resources, you see the woman they talk, you say we come here as a team. These are areas that we APCB don't abandon. Now that fish for common, not to fish or no more fish for common. Neither tumbo. Yeah? But I dey encourage all fishing industry across Freetown. Whatever facility where the government they bring come, una make sure say una put her in the right place and una use her in the right direction and una hold and find and una maintenance am for let it serve una for a very long time. The government they bring the economy for una. But what really the opposition they busy they do, the good work of President Bio, the capital investment where President Bio don't bring come, now the opposition they try for let the citizens they not see. I mean could say vote for development, not vote for entrapment. Maybe it not come for can benefit you. So then thing and the way President Bio they do now the country, now the opposition no want for let the citizens they see them. Now he made the opposition will run a free tongue. They fed very hard. APC they fed very hard for let the people they not pay attention on the capital development with President Bio don't come on them project here. Yeah. You imagine the time who said APC be in a power, all the people that will be they do fishing, they lie for them, say they give them machine, they build boat for them for they go fishing. They know they do them. They be they hold the money. We see they give one minister no more. They don't run away, don't come England. Quick, he can't pay mortgage. He can't a family they go. Now I mean they bokuna England. Yeah, one of the stronghold in Guinea, it don't fall. Yeah, the stronghold don't fall. Every rebel activity where they don't try for build in that country, in Guinea, they don't arrest them all. Of course. Well, the information don't begin leak. Yeah. So you talk about empowering women, Leema, SLP Bobo, you talk about empowering women. So empowering women now be 1% inside the APC administration. Now President Bio can take her to 30%. So President Bio is now empowering women, women's development, and women's appointment, and Nanentia Masala Samba when a political orphan, Nanentia it don't see when it don't become more desperate because it is for on the position we are in, nobody know for the for they admire now. Because you don't say we don't call government of inclusion. Even APC the day we don't appoint a lot inside the government, we don't give them job. Yeah. So you don't see this drive of the president and the government. Now it don't make sure it is for black government. It don't take international standard. It don't a local standard. Any election away place, I don't say for the common type of the government. Yeah. So when I have development where president don't bring the women empowerment, then my share. They fishing boats away they bring up for una. Una not just use her 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. Una pull part pan and go sell them. Una keep them and una run her so that una say poverty go run away. Now poverty, President Bio let poverty run away. Come on, I say, I make it a breeder project here. It local. It do people local people they want. You go in the youth man get, but with they bring drum. You know, say na rare, but then they.
Yes, not them.
So now drugs they bring can they reach a Captain SS Masare. They were all now drugs they bring can where they can they go secure and they pull and small they sell. This now the market right away APC. Yes, now from Guinea they traffic the whole drugs. They pull in America, it transit na Guinea, it transit na Guinea, the Katika, the best place where they can save an Escoma house. And Escoma they plot all political mafias, yeah. political mafias. Now they play with. So now he was that they can't keep them drugs. They pull us. They solar small. They give them about them. They go and use violence. IT. So I tell you, they come. I want to make sure so now provide security for government. Picking them president. So now picking again. President, ministers, facility, and the APC.
Yeah, due to technical reason, we see how my brother DJ Force try to give a message to the public. You know, me will find a message I could say, my family then, you know, this now SLPP weekly news, so they always make sure we cover the hard fact. Marcella Semba get for go. If he respect himself, if for left, let he go serve a man. Because I don't fear the people of Sierra Leone, I don't fear the public. So it's not fit to be new boss. Because we go observe, and not the observe for Sierra Leoneans then, and not the observe for the truth. It is observe for the interest of an APC man and APC family. And which are not fine, and at the end of the day, and then same one with the right, then bad messages then to the international community to make the government look very, very bad. So for that, Marcella Samba for go. Marcella Samba now for go. And la hello Slpp, they tell you say continue your good job what you do. Me, I know say nobody really intimidate yourself. That's not for sure. As long you don't stand strong for this country, you are the nation protector. If you one of your kind not be there in another country today, we know what the APC for don't do. But continue your job, put your head up high. Sierra Leoneans love you. The one that we want to let our country better. They all like you, they all love you. Only the evil, the one that we weak, we now then we don't know one better like Canada country. Now then go hate you. But haters then go fall and haters then go fail. Richard Conte, where you know the doctor of Togri, would they advise the police for letting invite Dr. Richard Conte and call a doctor of talks, then an investigator. Because I believe if the investigator, there is more the way for the hike. So do we for continue. So if I'm with them, once again, how we go for end this program, me and Dima the Great, the SLPP Bobo. If I'm with them, want to share this program they come to every Wednesday, this type of time. Me and Dima and my co-host we just left now DJ for the SLPP DJ. So the better we say it come, now the better now it don't come. So let's continue with the better. Let Mama Sierra Leone become a very good nation for we all. Better don't come. For today, we'll meet again. I will say tata and let God bless Mama Sierra Leone. Don't forget to share, subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you watch from YouTube, if you watch from Facebook, now for follow the Green Movement for current updates, the latest authentic information we get. Once again, Sina Dima the Great, the SLPP Bobo, the Deputy Chairman for SLPP Orland Branch. I will say tata. The better will be the look for, and the better night don't come.
One day, better get focused one day, no matter how long you get for taking. One day, better get focused one day, no matter how long you get for taking. One day, better get focused one day, no matter how long you get for taking. We tough, me brother, oh yeah. Better get fucking one day, no matter we have me brother, oh yeah. Better get fucking one day, no matter we tough, me brother, oh yeah. Better get fucking one day, oh God, hey Lord, help me now. Just patient, keep faith and pray hard. Better get fucking one day, just patient, keep faith and pray hard. Better get fucking fuck him one day. So if not stone you they broke, me brother broke ya. Better get fuck him one day. If not tire you they patch me brother patch ya.